My colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at the Knicks. Tough loss for them in game one. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series. And a long time in the making for one tremendous young athlete. We'll get a look tonight at the first ever NBA start from Freak.
Yeah, we knew it would come at some point. This young man is just too talented to not be in the starting lineup. His time has come.
Yes, it has. I mean, he's clearly proven to the powers that be in that organization that he's ready. I mean, let's see if he can make the most of the chance he's been given.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Marcus Morris, and it's O'Connor in at the four-man position. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Laverne uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Detroit with the ball. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second clock. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a so composed in that game one upset, and he's looking for more of the same today. He said, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if we could ever go home 2-0, we will be extremely tough to beat. No doubt about that, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now here's Anthony. Here's Laverne in a on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's Jackson with the drive. Out to Morris. Drummond passes to Morris. 5 to shoot. The Pistons working the ball around now. There's the bucket. Good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. Anthony kicks to Freak from deep. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And that's 10 points for Freak.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. And he dunks it down.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Detroit. Aflalo, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Jackson drives in. Good D by Lopez.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them. Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. Quick hands on.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested.
They pulled all the strings to get me here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Williams at the small forward.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Lopez with the block. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Freak kicks to O'Quinn. Lets the 3 fly. Aflalo, no good. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And they double up Jackson. Zeller dishes to Jackson. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it. Jackson's got his second basket. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Biombo, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Porzingis in for Kyle O'Quinn. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He had 35 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This game of his was just a standout all-around display display of basketball? Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
To the middle, here's Porzingis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Anthony's checked in for New York. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he gets the bucket.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Freak passes to Biyombo. Takes the 13-footer. Another shot. Morris with the block. Jackson kicks to Johnson. It's Drummond, high post. Here's Jackson. But they'll get another chance. Drummond dishes to Jackson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
For the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's Jackson with the drive. Here's Drummond. It's deflected. Now here's Freak. 20 points for him. The rebound by Johnson.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Morris, no good.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
20 seconds left to play in the first half. Aflalo with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Freak missing. Harris outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so a pretty lobster.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
On the floor for Detroit, Jackson and Caldwell Pope the guards. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Andre Drummond. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw. Let's go, baby. The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
And stolen by Freak. Fires for 3, and the shot is good. Freak's got 27 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Up the floor. And Aflalo. Bucket on the assist by Freak. That's 10 points for Aaron Aflalo.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good. Freak. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. And then for Detroit, Zeller comes in for Drummond. And it's Arthur in for Marcus Morris. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Jackson has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 14 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Freak. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Anthony, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's Freak missing. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Jackson with it. Out defended by Freak. Plenty of space. And Detroit again with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Anthony left side. New York moving it around. And that one's good. Freak.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Quick hands on the steal and just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Williams, he's checked in for New York. And a switcher also for Detroit. Harris is checked in. Jackson kicks to Arthur. Back to Jackson. Arthur sets the pick for Jackson. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 17 points for Reggie Jackson. And here's Freak. 37 points for him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 1 second left.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the... So no problem for New York as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down to
the 2K Sports post-game show.